Alright, let's dive into a story that's been making waves in the cricket world recently. Imagine this: a young cricketer, just weeks after joining the senior team camp, gets hit with a 2-year ban. Sounds like something out of a sports drama, right? But this is real life, and it's happening to Hamza Nazar, a Pakistani cricketer. Personally, I think this story is a perfect blend of sports, ethics, and the pressure of professional athletics. It's not just about the ban, it's about what it reveals about the system and the players within it. What makes this really interesting is the reason behind the ban. Hamza wasn't caught for a doping violation or a match-fixing scandal, which are the usual suspects in sports bans. No, this is about something seemingly more mundane but equally serious: visa fraud. The Pakistan Cricket Board, PCB, claims Hamza failed to disclose complete and accurate information while applying for a visa, and even shared misleading details. Now, if you take a step back and think about it, this isn't just a bureaucratic slip-up. It's a breach of trust, and in the world of professional sports, trust is everything. Athletes are expected to be role models, not just on the field but off it too. This raises a deeper question: how much scrutiny should players be under, and where do we draw the line? In my opinion, the PCB's response is both a statement of zero tolerance and a warning shot. They've not only banned Hamza for 2 years but also slapped him with a hefty fine of Pkr 1 million. That's a lot of money, especially for a player who's just starting to make his mark. The PCB's official statement is pretty clear: they take issues of honesty and professionalism very seriously. And honestly, I get it. Cricket in Pakistan isn't just a sport, it's a national passion. Millions of fans follow the game, and any tarnish on its reputation can have far-reaching consequences. But here's the thing: while the PCB's stance is understandable, it also feels a bit heavy-handed. Hamza is 27, with a decent domestic record, 1,005 runs and 47 wickets across 41 matches. He's not a seasoned international star, he's still finding his feet. So, is a 2-year ban the right punishment, or is it a career-ender disguised as discipline? One thing that immediately stands out is the timing of this ban. Hamza was added to Pakistan's red ball training camp in Lahore just last month, gearing up for a test series against the West Indies. This was his big break, his chance to shine on the international stage. And now, it's all gone. What many people don't realize is how fragile a cricketer's career can be. One mistake, one misstep, and years of hard work can unravel. This isn't just about Hamza, it's about every young athlete out there who's dreaming big. It's a reminder that talent alone isn't enough, you need to navigate the off-field challenges too. And let's be honest, those challenges can be just as tough as facing a 150 km/h fastball. A detail I find fascinating is the PCB's emphasis on standards of honesty, professionalism, and responsibility. It's a noble goal, but it also feels a bit idealistic. Professional sports are a high-pressure environment. Players are under constant scrutiny, not just from their boards but from fans, media, and sponsors. Mistakes happen, and sometimes, they're not intentional. Personally, I think there's a fine line between holding players accountable and crushing their careers over administrative errors. Hamza's case could have been handled with a bit more nuance. Maybe a shorter ban, combined with community service or educational programs. After all, the goal should be to correct behavior, not just punish it. What this really suggests is that the cricket world, like any other professional sport, is at a crossroads. On one hand, there's a growing demand for transparency and accountability. On the other, there's the human element: players are people, not just performers. They make mistakes, and sometimes, those mistakes are born out of ignorance or pressure, not malice. If you ask me, the PCB's decision feels like a step in the right direction, but it's also a wake-up call for players and boards alike. We need systems that educate as much as they enforce. Because at the end of the day, cricket is more than just a game, it's a reflection of society. And if we want it to be fair, we need to make sure the rules are too. So, here's my closing thought: Hamza Nazar's ban is a cautionary tale, but it's also an opportunity. It's a chance for cricket boards to rethink how they handle player misconduct, and for players to understand the weight of their actions. Personally, I hope Hamza comes back stronger, wiser, and more determined. Because in the world of cricket, second chances are rare, but they're not impossible. And who knows? Maybe this setback will be the making of him. What do you think? Is the PCB's decision fair, or did they go too far? Let me know in the comments below. Until next time, keep thinking, keep questioning, and keep loving the game.